really simply, I look for somebody that can go fast and has shown some kind of emotional intelligence to where you think you can develop them. So, if you have someone who's got just kind of raw inherent speed and the ability to be coached, the kind of sky's the limit for them, and that's always been my philosophy.
Yeah, because I know one of the things you wanted was to make sure that y'all had Chris Buescher under contract when you came over there. What was it that you saw in him that you wanted?
Good raw speed and coachability.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just really simple. Can overcomplicate it with a whole bunch of other things, but Chris embodies that for sure.
One thing I was curious about, Buddy Baker told me one time that what he looked for was if he knew what type of car they had, and if they could make that car perform better than what it was capable of.
Yeah.
That was what he looked at.
Well, that's not a bad thing to look at. In this day and age, the equipment levels, certainly there's some disparities across the development series, but there's a lot of opportunity as well. So, it's not quite the same as what it was back then. It seems like 30, 40 years ago, you had to drive like 2 or 3 seasons of bad equipment before you could even get a shot at good equipment. And that's not necessarily how I think this level works today, but back then for sure.
Okay,
Before you sat down, you were looking at this picture of the trophy over my shoulder. Where's that trophy rank in your collection of trophies?
It's one of my favorites, solely because I was a part of the making of it. So I got a little pride about that. But I think it is pretty cool. It's a Talladega Trophy, which can never go wrong. But two, look, it's what they call a Vulcan, and it's got some kind of connection. I don't know if you guys have been downtown. They've got the Vulcan or kind of guy on one of the buildings, which I thought was pretty neat. Russell deserves the majority of the credit, but I'm going to take my 5% and say that makes it cool to me.